G'day everybody, and welcome back for some more 7 Days to Die and Ravenhearst. And as you might have guessed from the title, something special about today. I've kind of reached that point with this save of 7 Days to Die, and a little bit with 7 Days to Die in general for the moment, where the grind is feeling like a grind, not like fun. That point where the stuff that I want to do going forward is going to take a huge amount of work. So it doesn't feel like fun anymore. Which means I wanted to figure out a way to make the last stream in this fun. And this is the last stream, just for clarity. I'm going to be ending this series today. And that's to make room for something that will hopefully be a lot more fun. That'll be coming on Mondays starting in the new year. Hopefully, Black Shadow and I are going to be playing some games together on Mondays in this time slot, which is awesome. Hey, Dragnon, thank you so much. So, with that in mind, I have really only one important thing I want to do. And that one important thing is decorate the upstairs. I actually don't care about any of the other stuff. I'm going to face the Horde in this base, no matter how it goes, which is in well, I've got today to prep, and then tomorrow, and then it's Horde night. But I want to decorate the upstairs, because to me that's more important than any of the other things. So I think the best way for me to try and protect this place for Horde night will be to put a ladder down into the bottom here, bring the zombies up the ladder, and then have shotgun turrets pointing at the top of that ladder. So the zombies have a known route that they can get up to the top, and they get shot in the face when they do it. I was also thinking maybe this hole that's currently in the wall, if I put a door or a few doors there, they'll go for that too. So try and draw them all towards the thing that might get them inside, but it actually just gets them shot. That's my theory. I was going to put all my NPCs upstairs. That's where they're as far from the action as possible, and hopefully I can keep them alive. But that's the goal for today. Now, I have discovered one thing, which is beds require a lot of cotton. Which means I gotta go out there and get some cotton. Because I want beds. As I said, gotta do the important things, gotta finish the decoration of the house. But yeah, I've just been thinking about it over the last few weeks, and it had just gotten to that point with this where the fun stuff was getting not so fun. And rather than drag that out and hope that it eventually comes back to being fun, I thought we'd be better off going out with a bang. Actually, I might as well collect... Oh, I don't know if I need to. That'll be fine. I just need to get lots and lots of cotton. Yeah, because how long have I been running this save for? It's been at least 6 months. It's been closer to a year, hasn't it? It was early this year that I started this series. So the plan that Black Shadow and I have at the moment is to get her to teach me a bit about what can be done in Farming Sim. Probably not as a full-on let's play this for ages sort of game, more as a teach me so that I can have an idea of what can be done, and then maybe see if I can do what I was planning with Capac, but actually knowing how to play the game. And then it could well be that we play some modded Minecraft together with somewhat of a clear end goal. But you can imagine, since Black Shadow is responsible for a large proportion of the art that shows up, and especially all the stuff that showed up during Wrong Way Up, we'll probably get distracted by making things look pretty. And the idea is for this to all be laid back and chill, much like this was, where it's mostly chatting with you guys and wondering about a bunch of different things and all that sort of stuff. So it'll be very much still all the same chat-heavy focus that has been my intent with this series the whole way through. Probably it's more of a guarantee. Yeah. Yes, agreed. Black Shadow, agreed. So that's our plan at the moment. How much? I need 40. Can you guys remember how many beds I have upstairs? Is it 3? Got the main. Yeah, I think it's 3 bedrooms. Okay, so I need another 80 cotton. How much have I got so far? 120. Okay, I have enough cotton. Where's my bike? There. It's almost a year, a few weeks off. Yeah. I thought so. I thought it'd be nice to start 2023 with something fresh and different. Definitely will do Stationeers again. Last I heard from Rocket, there were some more multiplayer updates in the works. Particularly one big one. Another big one like the last refactor update. So hopefully that'll drop not too long and will be a good option, a good time to come back. Because I want to do it multiplayer next time I play it again. I feel I learned a lot playing it solo. But enough that I can have a lot more fun playing it together. Alright, I'm on this side. How did I get myself rotated? I thought it was on the other side. Had the same thought at the start of 2022. Did I? Starting a fresh series. Yeah, it's... There's no good reason for it, but it does feel good. Didn't I start this just as Wrong Way Up wrapped up? Yeah, it has to be. Alright, what do I need for beds? Beds require cloth, cotton, springs, wood. Cloth, springs, and short iron pipes. Wait, where's this made? No! It's made at the decorating table! Ah! Ah! Hope. There's a part of me that really wants to give myself the decoration table just for the sake of getting the beds. Oh, that must be cool, operator, having the whole family in the truck with you. Nope, that's not how I do a poll here. Should I get a decorating table? Yep. Hang on, do I have enough letters for this? Ah. There we go. Thanks so much, Amberby. Question is, are you doing the same thing over and over again, expecting different results? Definitely. Always. Well... Don't want the crummy bed. Ah, dear. If this poll is very one-sided, I will likely go with it. It's a decorating table. It's not like I'm giving myself something that's better defense. Thanks so much, Vervrat. I'm sad to say goodbye to the series, but I understand you got to enjoy it. Thanks heaps. But then you said farming sim. Yes. Yeah. I don't really have anything else to put in this. The decorating table would be cheating because I can't make it without having... Basically, without going through the world's biggest grind fest. To get the decorating table, I would have to go and repeatedly find libraries until I get the blueprint desks, and then I can get the decorating table that way. There's no other way for me to get it in-game. So the way for me to get it would be to open up the admin menu and just give myself a decorating table. Otherwise, I will have to decorate using other options. It's basically just for it's a decorating table. Like, it's not going to change the gameplay in any big way, but it is technically cheating. So, oops, that's not what I want to do. That's what I want to do. So, while I wait to see how many votes I want to get before I decide which way I'm going to go with that, but it is 83% towards getting the decorating tables. I want to look at... What are the things called? What do they call the tall boys in this? Why am I blanking on that? Oh, man. I am having such a blank. Is baby cribs? Could make one of them look like a kid's room. So I think given the age of the current occupants, I might just make them all regular rooms. Just having a look and see what things we can make. Agreeable addiction when you are considering cheating to get a decorating table. Yeah. Cabinets and cupboards. What No, the cabinets and cupboards is just the... Did I use them up last time? Must have. What else we got? Classic couches. What are the clothing things called? I'm just going to go into a house and have a look. Let's do it that way. Am I going to loot the safe at each trader? No. No. That's a whole lot of time for not much gain. It'll most certainly change the gameplay. The Horde will never get through you, Greebling. Yep. Yep. So yeah, for those just joining, this is the final stream of this 7 Days to Die series. I wanted to end it before it stopped being fun, and it was definitely fun last week. But I can feel myself dreading the grind that I need to do to get the next stuff I want. And when I get to that point, I don't want to force myself to play it and give you guys a less than entertaining experience. Because that's ultimately what happens when playing that way. That's not good for anybody. What the heck? Let's go into this house. Hi there, buddy. Oh, Pharaoh. Yep, so it'll be Horde Night at the new house. Uh-oh. My plan is just to greeble it as much as I can before then. Do all the decorative stuff that I want to do. Now, I had a purpose for coming in here. That's weird. It does explain the concrete surface outside, that there's a little bit of a semi-sunken part of this base. Ow! What are you down here? Jeez. Okay, back upstairs, because I wanted to find the name of... none of this stuff. Oh, that one's got a height. Oh, I missed him. Why did I have to miss the cop? Ow. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. A while since I've been stunned in the middle of combat. Where are the bedrooms around here? What? Oh, upstairs. Ah, nightstand. That's the... I was never going to think of that word. Ever. Yeah, Blakey, I'm not sure there is a good end to 7 days. You will always get to... I think the endless nature of it means you'll always... I think, at least for me, I'll always get to a stage where the things that are fun at the start stop being fun. And because you have to do so many of them. Like, looting at the beginning is really fun. I'm going to use a little bit of that. But after you've looted the same houses a few times, it's like, yeah. And there's not the same thrill as it used to have. I think it's just one of those things about survival games in general. The progression that you have early on tends to be the most fun bit of progression, because the progression understandably slows down. And I'm not sure that there's actually a good way to rebalance it to change that. It's why I was quite intrigued when Icarus... Oh. just heard a gunshot. When Icarus was announced, because it was meant to, like, they were looking at what was going to be possible. Did I hear a gunshot? I did hear a gunshot, right? Oh, it was probably thunder, actually. When Icarus was announced, because it was supposed to allow you to feel that initial progression repeatedly. It didn't quite work out exactly as I think they or I had imagined it, but that's why that idea appealed to me. And I think more games could benefit from looking at what you do in Valheim with the food, where the food's relevant later on in terms of getting better food that gives you bonuses. So it's still worth putting in the effort for good food, but it's not as time consuming to do stuff with the food, so you can do other things. What was a gunshot? Yeah, I have no idea where it would have come from, though. And yeah, playing it co-op definitely helps with keeping things interesting after progression has slowed, because you've got someone else who you're sharing the goals with. And I think that's why I was able to play this save for so long, because in a not ridiculous way, I'm not playing alone. Like, you guys are here along for the ride, and so I'm sharing that experience, even though it's not directly. Which means that it's got stuff to keep me interested for much longer. Oh. The nightstand isn't its own thing. Huh. Is it one of the cabinets and cupboards? Basically, he's saying it's all our fault. I would prefer to consider that as credit rather than blame, but sure. No. What the heck? Where are the... Why not make nightstands? Or is this another case like the medical thing that I can't actually make the things I want to make? Also, with 84% of the vote, I'm giving myself a decorating table. Oh. Okay. Decorating table. Oh, rotate it the right way. Victorian clock. Ooh. Maybe I could put that at the bottom of the stairs instead of the other thing. 1980s Atari. Old armchair. TV block. There's still no... The heck is it in? What on earth? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Does anyone here know where on earth those things are made? Wood furniture. Ah, okay. Nails and planks. All right, cool. I can do that. Let's make the beds first, though. And we grab those, and we go planks. Let's say 400. No, not 4,000. Right, so the bed's being made. Three beds so grimy they count as zombies. Yep. Yep. Yeah, for all the rarity of the decorating table, it really doesn't have a lot. It has just a couple of specific things that'd be really nice to have, but doesn't have a lot. I don't know what metal furniture block has in it, but I imagine it's all the sort of shop stuff. Now I have to wait for those. So while waiting for those, I'm going to grab... Where are my concretes? There, my concretes. Which I've fortunately got a fair amount of. And start building up this wall. So my thought was... A shovel. Oh, I need to repair my shovel. That's right. Do I have the repair kit for it? No. Repair. Medical cabinet may be in metal furniture. Ah, that's a good point. That is a good point. Are there any new games I'm looking to play / make a series of? Is there anything I'm watching at the moment? I don't think so. I don't think there's a lot. I've been trying to think up some, but yeah. I haven't really got any that jump to mind. I mean, obviously, come February next year, I'll be playing some KSP2, just at the very least to see whether it stands up to single-player KSP in its current state. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I've had a bit of a look at Dwarf Fortress. I don't think I'll end up streaming it at this stage. I think if I was ever gonna make something with a game like that, I would need to feel like I knew the game fairly well before I started the stream. Because looking at it, there's a lot of story there, but you have to know where to find it. If that makes sense. Ooh, I should put a whole bunch of spikes to be made. So I can at least spike up this trench a bit. That is something I need to do. So I'm thinking I'll thicken out the wall and make it so that there's just a ladder here rather than the ramp that I've got. Where's the hole in the wall? It's a little bit further along. I have played a little bit of Colony Survival. It's... I don't have many kind things to say about it. It didn't really do any of the things that I hoped it would do. It wasn't it wasn't able to stand up to the basic gameplay of Minecraft, but it equally didn't have enough of what the actual colony was to make that side of things interesting. It was really just a small twist on the colony on the oh man, mental blank. Why am I having so many of those today? Ah! Can't think of nightstand, can't think of tower defense. It really just seems to be a twist on tower defense as opposed to a genuinely new experience. I played a decent amount of it. I played a bit of it and then, based on my experience, decided not to try and drag Cat back into it or anything because I was like, yeah, this isn't going to keep his interest for very long. The Feng Shui is going to be good because I've actually got the ability now to make a few things. There we go, beds. Have the cabinets been made? Wait, no, those. And I've still got the nails on me. Yes, I do. And we were going to make... What was I making? It was wood furniture. Oh. Wood shutters are a thing. Make 10 of those. I haven't tried Astro Colony. One of the things I'm curious of, and it'll be interesting to find out, and Black Shadow and I have talked about this. Black Shadow likes and has played a fair bit of Factorio and those style of games. I'm not particularly drawn to the redesign my factory over and over again for a mathematical efficiency sort of thing. But I wonder if playing one of those games with someone who does like that bit could help me find the bits that I do enjoy, and I forgot that I had to replace these holes in my floor. And roof. From the tree. Right. Yeah, I think bed there. Yeah, Martin, my partner and I are having a boy as of probably late March, early April next year. Bed goes there. That makes the most sense. And for this room over here. We don't have windows. That's annoying. Alright, so next bit. These. What options do we have with this? So we've got nightstands, wooden chair, end tables, dog houses, pews, produce baskets, bookshelves, wooden desks. Clothes shelf half. What the? Oh. That could look alright. Thanks, Vervrad. Thank you very much. I might just do something simple like that for the nightstands in here. I fully expect to exist next year a little bit like I'm constantly on a night shift. Yeah, Marcus, that's kind of... it's kind of one of the reasons why I haven't looked at Astro Colony much more than just a basic glance. It does seem to be focusing more on the Satisfactory playstyle, and Satisfactory just doesn't do it for me. Like, at all. I'm gonna try this. That's one with that. Oh yeah, could do the same in the main bedroom. Do I want to have a nightstand out here, given that they've got a... Oh wait, this will be an ensuite, not a walk-in. I want to make the end table with lamp for beside the beds. No, Mad Maven. The thing with Satisfactory is there are no greebles. There are zero. It's all about mathematical efficiency, and there is a perfectly efficient way to do things. And as soon as there is a perfect answer to something, I tend to zone out. Because I'm never going to do the perfect, and I'm going to get frustrated and or bored before I get there. So, games with perfect mathematical solutions don't tend to be my thing. That's why, like, Factorio does a better job of hiding that than Satisfactory does. Because it's got the whole, you can be attacked by the local inhabitants sort of thing. But Satisfactory does a terrible job of hiding the fact that you are just you're balancing a spreadsheet. For me, I know a lot of people it does do something for them, but for me it does a terrible job of hiding that. Have anywhere I've been dumping stuff that I've actually got room? Yes. Yeah, I've played Zomboid a fair bit, but the way I like to play Zomboid is not good for streaming. At all. Because I like to play it at a much slower pace. Thanks, Black Shadow. Also, impressive that you noticed how quickly you noticed that you had the ability to do that. But yeah, I've spent quite a bit of time trying to work out what it is about those factory games that doesn't work for me. And what I was explaining just then is my current theory. I'm sure it will continue to evolve as every time I talk about this, someone suggests something new that I'm like, yeah, that could also be part of it. What am I doing? Get rid of that. So what other things do I want? I want the side table with lamp. Wood, headlight, electrical parts, duct tape. Headlights, electric parts. I need more duct tape, which means I need glue. Murky water. Yeah, when I played Zomboid, I found I didn't really enjoy the heavy stealth element and how easy it was to get yourself killed early on. Because what I really wanted to do was play a game like that where I could do all the looting, but where I might actually be able to build up a bit of a base. Because I like the base building in games like this. That's really the big part that I enjoy in 7 Days to Die. I like making a base, I like having something to construct, which is what's always put me at odds with the direction that the vanilla game has gone. So for me in Zomboid, that's what I want to do. But the base game really wants you to play a particular way at the start, which is stealth, 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 stealth. Or at least that's how it feels to me. And I'm not patient enough for that. So I tend to make it a bit easier, but also make some other decisions that make the overall gameplay a lot slower. What was I doing? I was making duct tape. Yeah, and Zomboid is a bit more limited for base building. I kind of hoped it had more when I first played it. But you seem to like amusement park type games. Lots of things with a little depth rather than games that take one aspect to make it the entire game. Yeah, that's not inaccurate. I like sandbox games where I choose the game a lot of the time. At least for streaming, there are a bunch of games that I will play, that I enjoy, but I wouldn't play on stream because I don't think I'd be the entertaining person to watch doing that. So where I think I'd be able to find quite a bit of fun in Dwarf Fortress, I just don't know how to make it interesting to watch. And there are a few games like that where I'm like, I will have fun with this, but I don't think people watching necessarily will. Look, Rocket League is a perfect example. I've played 1,400 hours of that game, but I would never stream it because you can't talk and play that game unless you're exceptionally good. And I am not. Two words, Elmo head. Suppose that's one method. Yeah, I think that was kind of the feeling I got, Chris, when I looked into how Dwarf Fortress ends up playing is that if you... What? Why can't I place that there? Oh, right. Because that's actually the plate of the wall. Right. Well, this one only gets one lamp. See, Deep Rock kind of has the same sort of problem for me in terms of streaming as Darktide does. It's one of those games where you kind of need to focus on what you're doing. Making it harder to focus on chat as much as I like to. I need my wooden blocks. It's your first colony to a bar fight. See, that sort of stuff, I feel like it's a lot... From what I understand, and I could definitely be wrong here, but from what I understand, it's easier to get those story elements from RimWorld and present them in an interesting way in RimWorld than it is in Dwarf Fortress. RimWorld's just got that lower barrier to entry. Do you need to focus? We don't watch these to see you be good at a game. It's fortunate that most people don't watch me to be good at a game. Yeah, Dwarf Fortress definitely seems like a game I need to know better before I could stream it, because I'd need to know where the interest lies, rather than fumbling through menus, which is probably what it'd end up being. But that's why RimWorld's great, because I do know it well enough, and I can do things to create a bit of a story there without going too wacky either. Oh, polymers. Remember which stage you needed the polymers for. Just notice my bolts were very, very low. Yeah, yes, I don't play games like Deep Rock and the like to be good, but I find it hard not to lose myself in focus. It's kind of why I'm never going to stream something like EDF very often, and probably won't again. Like, if I'm going to play that, I'll probably just play it with the other guys and let them stream, so I can just have fun playing it, because I don't think I add enough to the experience, to be honest about myself. I've wanted to play Skyrim together with Capac basically since I ever heard about it. I was meaning to get a paintbrush, that's what I wanted to get. The first time I ever heard about it, I was like, yes, I want to play this. And Capac wants to as well. But every time I've looked at it, it's not really been ready to play. It's been at a similar level to the Subnautica Nitrox mod. More of a, this is how cool this could be, than a, this is actually really playable right now. That's how that's how it's always looked to me anyway. Yeah, Brolo, that's kind of what I was thinking. Play enough Dwarf Fortress offline, and you then know what you can do to make a playthrough add something special. Which, to be honest, was the same for me with RimWorld. I'd played heaps of it offline before I ever played it on stream. And I'd also watched Wasted play quite a bit too. So I had a much better handle on it. Okay, have I missed any little bits? Just gotta go paint the roof. Ah, missed this. There we go. Yeah, has anyone in chat actually played Skyrim together and seen whether it is any better than what Subnautica's Nitrox mod is? Sadly, the night table lamps cannot provide light, as far as I can tell. We mucked around with them a bit before, and I couldn't figure out how to get them to light up, which was sad. I'm pretty sure they're just a decorative. Floor beside a bed looked off. Oh, thank you. Any other floor looking weird? Yeah, that's kind of where I thought it was at, Marcus. It's kind of at the... You can have some fun mucking around in it, but you don't want to actually play the game. That was the impression I got of where Skyrim Together is up to. Which is cool and all, but... Like, if Campac and I are playing Skyrim, we're going to want to play Skyrim, not just run around in Skyrim. Yes, I do need more potted plants. I think I have some. I do. Oh, they were actually able to play the game. I'll have to take another look at it, because, yeah, Skyrim Together does sound like it would be a whole lot of fun. Might look a little bit too large. Definitely need some pictures for the walls. I wonder if I can make them, or if I have to, or if I would have had to save them. Have I set spikes to manufacture? No, I haven't. Thank you for the reminder. As I said at the start, I am very much just focused on getting the house to look nice, because that is honestly the most important thing to me here. This house and the fact that it is kind of ended up reasonably close to where my mind was at when I first thought about what I wanted to build. This house is the thing that to me is most special about this playthrough. The fact that with you guys helping give me like little tips and ideas along the way, it has come to something really cool for 7 Days to Die. Poster. No. Anyone got any idea about wall? No. What it could be hidden? Like what the pictures could be under? That away, grab that. And spike. The NPCs really need to be set to stay put because they'll open doors I don't want them to open. No, there's no painting option either. It's unfortunate, but what I can do to make the rooms look a bit more interesting, something I probably should do in the living area as well. Let's have a look here. What sort of floor rug sort of thing do we have? Oh, that wallpaper is hideous. It doesn't look like there's anything on this page. Let's go back. Wallpaper. We've got this rug, and I think that's the only rug. Does look to be. Is there carpet? Doesn't look like it. Huh. Oh. No. How am I going to paint that bit underneath? It's counting it as the side of the thing. That's fine. I won't put a rug down here because that's just going to be annoying. I'd have to break both of them, and then replace them. Frankly, I can't be bothered. Rather just have hardwood floors. Tex, we are both greebling and dying today. That's the plan. What would this look like? Maybe a square one actually looks better. Don't know. Can't quite get this where I'd want it. Because obviously we can't do partial blocks. And also I'd prefer the things running lengthways, but I don't think you can rotate paint. We've got a rug in the main bedroom. Is there enough space here? I think there might be here. Okay, yeah, kind of works here. So you can put your feet out of bed in the morning onto something nice and soft. I wish there were more rug options. Sad there's only one. I thought there might have been more. I thought there might have been carpet, but it doesn't look like it. It's 5:30. I'm going to quickly go into town and see if I can steal a couple posters. Just so there's some wall hangings for the, Nope. So there's some wall hangings for the second and third bedrooms. Then I just got to do those upstairs bathrooms. It's as good a day to die as any. Yeah, Vervrat, I probably could make a proper TV. But honestly, I'm not fussed. I think the painted on TV works surprisingly well. It gives that reflective surface. It doesn't take up like a block space. I think it works quite nicely. Now, will any of these houses that I've previously looted have something on their walls? Let's have a look. Oh, okay. Now, so it's under Dawn of the Dead. Oh. Ow! What the? I just got shot. Oh, it's the crate that. Oh, where is she? There she is. Ugh. No, my helmet's not broken. I think they're just hitting harder because they're nastier zombies. I haven't played House Flipper, but I have threatened on numerous occasions to play some of the Sims. Because yes, I do enjoy the decorative games. Is this a poster? Ha! Got Krampus. Anything upstairs? Or downstairs even? Might be nothing downstairs. Who is that redhead and why did you shoot her? Because she was shooting at me. That's why I shot her. She's a poorly animated Harley Quinn. That's what she is. Die, lady. Ha. This must be creative mode only things you can place. Because that one doesn't even have a name. Wait, was I able to pick up that Dawn of the Dead thing and I just totally missed it? I think I was. I dumped it. Oh dear. I've looked a bit at Hydroneer. It didn't really grab me, and the Steam reviews were not very flattering. There's something so much more fun about using the battle axe. It's just so satisfying to do the big wind-up. I suppose it's the ragdolling, isn't it? That's why it's satisfying. Can I pick up that poster that I saw in here? Yes. Okay. Alright, we got 2 posters. Might be able to get another one that's vaguely interesting if I go into one of these other houses. It's getting toward the later time of day, though. Cosmeteer. Capac and I played that... I think it's like 6 years ago or 5 years ago. Back when it was in its very early alpha stage and was free. I haven't looked at the proper release version. I've got it. They gave me a key for it, but I haven't had a real chance to look at it. Are the posters down here? No, maybe there's some upstairs. Yeah, I wonder if I can... The wall clock's not a bad idea. No, you can't pick up the TVs that they have, unfortunately. See, this one's giving off light. Why can't mine? Oh well. Probably don't want too many more posters than I've got anyway. Was it the first house or was it the second house? I thought the second house was the one with the clock in it. I'll go see if I can pick it up. Now I've just got to remember which one was the second house I went to. I think it was this one up on the left. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was this one. Oh wait, or was it the first house? Oh, man. Huh. What was this house? Why did I think it was this house? I'm so confused. I'm never going to find it. Let's be real here. I'll check it quickly because it won't take me long and I'm right here. How is Valheim solo? Valheim solo is fun if you're someone who likes to build. Just for the sake of your own building. You are absolutely correct. It is in here, and it is not something I can loot. I so wish I could pick those up. But the reason I think the community server for Valheim's been so much fun is it's been focused on the idea of building and building something cool, but in focusing on that, it's also in a setting where everything you build is instantly shown off to other people, which, let's be honest, a lot of us get a big kick out of seeing other people appreciate the things we put a lot of effort into. It's not the only reason you do something, but it's nearly always really nice when it happens. And so building in a shared environment, you get to show that stuff off much more readily. And I think that's why a lot of these building focused games are more fun co-op than they are single player. Because you get that satisfaction from seeing someone else go, wow, that's nice. Yeah, it is a shame you can't pick up more of the things that are decoratives. I might put these posters up in this room. This is like the teenage horror fan. Krampus, It, and Dawn of the Dead. I said Shaun of the Dead. I don't think, from what I know, at least of where it's at, that Stationeers would suit a large community server. I don't think it's up to the performance hit of 80 plus people building stuff. Not many games are, to be fair. Valheim's not up to it. It's just barely holding together. Do I think SE will ever get there? No. No, I don't. I don't expect Space Engineers to ever be able to be a massively multiplayer game. And part of me believes that because I don't think a sandbox is a good massively multiplayer game. Because the sandbox that's a massively multiplayer game is life. that's the sandbox. And to make something... Yeah, what people dream about with Space Engineers is having a game that works... I think there are two very different groups who dream of a massively multiplayer Space Engineers. And their two ideas for the future and what that game could be do not work together. You cannot have both, but one of those groups relies on the other to make their experience fun. So on the one hand, you've got the group who love to build stuff and want to be able to show off the stuff that they build and want to be able to share it in a big environment and have it be part of something more. And that group, they're the builders, they're the ones who create all the special stuff. But they're also the ones that get killed by the other group. And the other group are the reason why the first group can't have fun. But the other group are also ones you can't really get rid of. I don't even know if... does Empyrean really have... Empyrean has physics, it just doesn't have collision physics. So what I mean is, you've got the PvEers who love to build stuff, and you've got the PvPers who love to destroy stuff. And it's really hard to get rid of the ones who want to destroy stuff so that the other people can enjoy themselves. But still allow the people who love to build stuff to have a fight every now and then when they want it. So that's why I don't think it's possible in a sandbox game within the frameworks that we currently work. So it's sad because absolutely I would love to not be I would love for more people to be able to get to experience what I experience playing games on stream and in videos. The reason I love reading the comments is because that's, to me, the really special part about what I get to do. It's that I get to have that showing off what I've done thing all of the time. And that's what I love about the community server stuff, is that I get to share that a bit more. And especially share that with people who wouldn't otherwise get that experience. Wow, there are a lot of birds outside this morning. I'm just going to put that there for now because I don't really have a different plant I can put there that's not going to destroy my roof. But yeah, the open world PvP just ends up with offline raiding. I ain't got time for that. All of the plants. Okay, I need bathroom stuff. And I need windows and glass and some doors. Let's go bathrooms and doors first. Yeah, someone mentioned a little bit about that, the Sea of Thieves thing. I don't really understand what they're trying to do, and it sounds like what they're trying to do probably doesn't work as they imagine it, as I'm sure the PvPers will still manage to figure out ways around it. But something about flying a flag that shows what you're involved with, and then you contest with other people who are wanting to do PvP. Door. Brass and things, isn't it? Wood and brass. Offline raiding is the reason why Space Engineers PvP is the worst. It's the reason why all of these games are the worst. And I just wish fewer devs would get obsessed by this idea of creating Rust. Because Rust, arguably, I don't think it even works. So, it's funny, talking about all this anti-PvP stuff, Eco, I think I would like if it had a little bit of combat. And I know that the devs have explicitly stated they will not add combat. But I think I would enjoy Eco more if there was an immediate existential threat, not just the end game existential threat. But some aspects of Eco are quite intriguing. Eco, for those not aware, it's a political simulator. It's a survival game wrapped up in a political simulator, because you are basically supposed to be running a society and trying to save the world without destroying it first and through another means. Yay, I counted the doors correctly. Also, I hung them all the correct way around, too. Nice. Please never play Rust. Yeah. Yeah, that's not likely to happen. Bucket of water. That brutal survival game sort of idea appeals, but as soon as I look at these things and realize that the only reason they're brutal is because some horrible person who wants to kill you is the only reason it's brutal, I lose interest. Shot iron pipe, mechanic parts. Yeah, exactly, Randall. As soon as you make a game that's got exclusive PvP and PvE zones, the PvP players lose interest, start railing against the devs, and get really feisty, and I think a few developers don't, like, that's enough to sway them. Which I can totally understand. That's not a criticism of those developers at all. Now, I want a shower and bathtub. I might get them as well. Bath. Tub. Shower. Oh dear. What other block could it be? What could showers and bathtubs be under? What's another name for them? What could they be hidden under? Plumbing, yeah. Nope, not plumbing. Yeah, let's see what's in the metal furniture bit. Make up one of them and see what does metal furniture require. Forged iron and screws. Porcelain? Nope. See what's in this. Nope. Not under faucet either. Curses! Why do they hide these things? So this has got the desks, it's got the faucets and stuff, and shower head. So I could make a shower cubicle if I just paint it right. Wait, did I do tub? Nope. Why, game? Why is this so hard? Ooh, rugs and carpets block. Hello. Cloth fragment and sewing kit. Yes, please. Sorry, distracted. Oh, it's locked. Needs a separate schematic. Urgh. Anyway. Search block and see what you get. That's a good idea. Metal fences and railings, sandbags, sectional, sink, steel shutters, television, tombstone, rugs, casket, gothic statues. Nothing under block. I wonder if they're creative mode only. Yeah, it's not under the sink one. The sink is the sink and toilet. That's this one. Which does not give me any bathtubs. Gives me a urinal. And an old school drinking fountain, but nothing else. Wait, did I put a utility sink in the laundry? Thanks so much, Ego. EVE Online was fun, but the bounty system ruined it for me. I got involved with the wrong alliance, so when I left, they put a bounty on me so high I couldn't get rid of it. Ugh. Yeah. Oh, Eve. I had so much fun with you. I really did. And then I stopped having fun. And I kept turning up anyway, even though I stopped having fun. And that was where the problem was. I kept playing even though I wasn't having fun. Alright, so what I'm going to do is shower head. I did not say... Hammerby, I did not say a urinal is a drinking fountain. Or if I did, I really didn't mean to say that. Wow. Okay. So I think I've got an idea of how to do a shower in here. If I place a shower head there, then we can have cabinet there. Oh, do I need to make more sinks? Did I use up all my sinks already? Oh no, I didn't make them all. I don't think I've got more to pick up. Pretty sure I said a urinal and an old school drinking fountain. What? Where did all my sinks and... Oh, I'm an idiot. Don't mind me. Never mind. What the... Yep, that's exactly what I'm going to do, Robert. Is build the shower screen out of glass. Keep bashing. Where am I hearing? Oh, there. I see. As you can see, Horde Knight's going to go well. Ugh, out of stamina. Drink a coffee. Nope, doesn't reach. Okay. Dealt with. Right. What was I doing? Putting down a toilet. That's what I was doing. Ah, I'm getting some glass. Do I have more glass blocks? Yes. Containers block shape? What do you mean by containers block shape? Advanced. Oh, no, not stained glass, no. Oh. You can't actually see that the glass is there. I suspect it's going to be the same if I put this one on too. Oh wait, I should put it here. Oh no, you can see that one. Alright. Ish. Can kinda see it. Very transparent glass. Don't think I'll be able to put a proper edge on it, annoyingly. Can you paint it? I don't think you can paint glass. Never tried, but I don't think you can. No, I think I already put my paintbrush away. Nope, paintbrush is there. Nope. Can't paint glass. Yeah, I was thinking maybe something on top because I can't put anything down this edge. But I could put something on top, possibly. Yeah, see, there's not really a frosted glass. Like, this is not even remotely transparent, this one. Like, what you can see in the preview is exactly how this one looks. And I don't think that kind of sells glass cubicle, shower cubicle to me. There doesn't appear to be anything in between. And this bulletproof glass is super expensive to make. I'm not sure I can do much about it. Yeah, normally every block, it is funny that the glass blocks are the nicest when you think they'd be the worst. Oh, this'll help. Because the shower, we should have tiles going right up the wall. Helps a bit. It's not too bad. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. Different floor tile in the shower bit. Don't. Sure. Well, we'll leave it at that for the moment. A working light may help as well. I think I had some lights around somewhere. No, I don't. Electrical parts. Light bulb wire. Yeah, so the thought I had for an edge strip was to grab this while those lights are being made. But yeah, you're also right. If I've got a light source that's not directly at the camera, something like these overhead lights, it might make it more reflective, like this fake TV is. Might make it more obvious that there's something there as well. But on top of that, we should be able to do something like this. I think it'll be under caps. No. What I'm looking for is this. So I was thinking something like that could help, maybe? Especially if we paint it in a metal. Knowing that I can't put one at this side because the wall occupies that bit of the block, but maybe this helps? No, I'm not aware of any glass door. Like, they're all these heavy industrial, commercial type doors that I can make. Unfortunately. The edging does help a bit. Yeah, I was thinking the shower curtain, but then I was like, oh, I can do this out of glass. I'm going to do this out of glass. I regret my decision-making process. Hello, Wyatt. You in here? Yes. So, is this the right? Yeah, this will be the right bit. What I want to do is pop down a relay end here. I also want to... that one. Grab these light fixture blocks that I've been using. Now we need to put some lights in. That'll do. Do-do-do. Sure, that works. Why not? I'm just roughly trying to put them... Oh, that should probably have been in the line for the whole way. Oh well. It's fine. Oh. How did I miss that ceiling? Anyway. got one in here, and I just need one for the ensuite. Whoops. We'll see whether I need one for the hallway or not once I place these lights in. Start there. And there. And this room's going to be super bright because it's so small. And that's all the lights I can actually make. So hopefully it's enough. Require relay. This is the timer relay. Okay. So I want to go from that all the way up into the attic. And join onto this relay. And this can go to the first light. I don't... Oh no, that's fine. I don't really have a specific... Oh, that's horrible. The cables... Oh. Oh. Okay, I'm going to need to put that relay on the outside of the wall. That looks awful. I don't really have a particular favorite building genre. I kind of like mucking around in any of them. Like, as in, there's no particular time period or anything like that that I prefer. Oh, maybe that's not entirely true. I find it easier to enjoy... Oh, that's right, I can jump double blocks so I can go quicker. I find it easier to enjoy ones that are based on a particular time period. Not that there's any specific time period that I like better than others. It's just that if it is focused on a specific time period, the more something tries to broach all of them, the less likely I am to find it to my tastes. Dracodar fuse boxes are not a thing in this. That's a mod. I believe that's part of Darkness Falls. Yeah, I dislike Arc for that reason. Exactly. Arc doesn't know what it wants to be, and that I struggle with. See, Dracodar? Fuse boxes don't exist. And someone brought them up before and said that they were part of Darkness Falls and it was why they liked Darkness Falls. Darkness Falls, for those not aware, is a mod for 7 Days to Die. It's another big overhaul mod like Ravenhearst. There we go. I don't want to run multiple lines from this one because this isn't the timer relay. The timer relay's inside and I can't be bothered switching them out. So I ran from the timer relay back up to here so the lights turn on and off at night. Yeah, Ark somehow manages to run into the same problems as the factory games. Despite not being one. And outside. Oh, Zero Nut, I've said numerous times I think Atlas would be a better game without taming. Taming feels shoehorned in just because the engine already had it. Did that just disconnect? I think that just disconnected me. You jerk. You gonna let me go this way? Yes. Atlas is a great sailing game. Like, it's super fun. The taming is just so dumb. Like, it's a good... The navigation little mini games they came up with and all that sort of stuff, it's really, really cool. And they just went and did something that made 0 sense. Yep. The ceiling space was something I always hoped would work for the wires. And that one's still a bit visible through the wall. Less than optimal, but could be worse. Yeah, the taming in Ark is just so... And Atlas is just so dumb. In Valheim, taming seems to be around having a farm. So it doesn't seem to be... Oh, there you go. You can see the... Definitely see the glass more now. There's a light in here that's blindingly bright. Yeah, taming in Valheim doesn't seem to be egregious in any way. I haven't played with the tames in Icarus yet, so I don't have any knowledge with which to comment upon them. The wolf taming in Valheim doesn't like it. It's no different. It seems almost no different. Oh, you jerk, game! Why did you disconnect me there? I might have to do this. Yeah. The downstairs lights turned off yet? No. Okay. Yeah, the taming in Valheim is very optional as well. The fact that taming in Atlas is forced on you and it's really done badly. Poke a temporary hole in the ceiling. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, Mad Maven, I have played a bit of Vintage Story. I really, really love Terra Firma Craft. I really enjoy that game. I did not find Vintage Story to be fun in the same way that Terra Firma Craft is, though. Unfortunately. I was really hoping I would, but because it's all focused around the Lovecraftian horrors more than it is around the hardcore survival style of play, it just didn't do it for me. Day 84 is very much a horde day, but I'm also... This is my very last day in this save, so I'm focusing on finishing off the house, not on defenses. Because to me, the house is actually more important. This is something I wanted to be able to go, yeah, I finished that house. Yep, this is the last stream of this save. I mentioned it earlier on in the stream. I'm just not... I'm getting to the point where there's so much grind that I'm not going to enjoy it going forward, so I wanted to stop before I lost that fun. And I will definitely lose the fun the moment I finish the house. Kind of want to finish at least the shaping, the framing on the windows on the other sides. Yeah, I'm having a housewarming party. I've invited all of the guests, every single one. Yes, my mind is set on this one. This is it. I will be continuing streams in this time slot, but they won't be 7 days to die. And I don't expect to play 7 Days to Die again anytime soon. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, agreed. The early and mid game is the best stuff in 7 days. As I mentioned earlier, the stream... Well, it depends if Black Shadow's available next week. But next week might be Black Shadow showing me around Farming Sim a bit. If not, that'll be the first week after Christmas and New Year's. And then we're going to play some modded Minecraft that Black Shadow's come up with a bit of a mod list for. And we'll probably play a bunch of different things for the course of my summer. I expect the time difference may become problematic as we shift away from daylight saving here and toward daylight saving in Europe. But yeah, if Black Shadow's not available next week, I was going to do some modding, some Space Engineers modding stuff. But yeah, play some other things. Have some more fun. And so I wanted to find a fun way to finish this. And to me, the fun way to finish this series is finish the house. Oh, actually, there is one thing I should mention that might play havoc with streaming next Monday, which is my new PC parts should arrive this week. Hopefully, they're expected somewhere between Wednesday and Friday. So my plan is to, this weekend, dismantle my desk and both my stream PC, actually all three of my PCs I'm probably going to be taking apart, in order to reconstruct them for my current use setup. I'm not planning on doing a PC build stream. I might sit in the Discord voice chat for some parts of the day, but I've got so much to do and I'll probably have to jump out to the shops a few times because I'm not sure whether I've got the right lengths of cable I need. I'm not sure whether I've got all that sort of stuff. So I don't want to lock myself in and then be like, sorry guys, I'll be back in 45 minutes when I've driven to the shops, bought the thing and come back. So I just don't think it's going to work because I don't have, yeah, I don't think I have all the things I need. Yes, no Capac Katana opening boxes. Nor Capac eating my custom made whatchamacallit, thermal paste. Ufol, if Elmo is disturbing, that's downright vomit inducing. There are some bits that I'm not sure what I need because I need to take apart my desk first, and I can't take apart my desk until I'm happy to take apart my PCs because, yeah. So there's some bits that I think I'm going to need, but I'm not sure. Yeah, for Capac's build stream, I made him some custom thermal paste that was edible. That's why I have a video of him eating thermal paste. And ditch all that junk. Oh, more spikes. I'm totally gonna die tonight, but I don't mind. I'm gonna try my hardest to survive tonight, despite my lack of preparation here. No, it was not. It was not functional, edible thermal paste. In fact, I think it would have probably been one of the worst things you could put in as a thermal interface medium. Though it was a challenge to get the color right. And also, getting the sticker off a proper thermal paste tube intact enough that it looked right on the syringe that was a perfectly clean original syringe, because I didn't want to risk some contamination and things. But I reckon I did a pretty convincing job. But yeah, I've been thinking about making, like, doing a stream for the build versus not, and it just came down to, with the complexity of rebuilding my desk as well, and for a good chunk of it needing to be under my desk, drilling holes in it and things like that, I just feel like I'm going to be under way too much stress to do a good stream and not destroy really expensive components. So it all just became a bit too much. There is a functional advantage to this concrete, I hope. This is the part of the wall where I'm planning to attract the zombies towards, so I want it to be robust. Nope, I can't quite jump that high yet. So what did I get? I got a 13900K, a Aorus Master Z790, 64 gigs RAM, and a case which is already behind me, which is the newer version of my current case, which is a Be Quiet. Is it Dark Rock? No, what do they call it? Dark Base Pro 900. That's what it is. Strap a GoPro to my head. I'm not sure how I don't think I've got the equipment to transmit from that. That'd be like walking around with a cable. Right. I need to make a big door. What do I need to make the big door? Forged steel, spring, mechanical parts, and brass hinges. Okay, make 3 of them. No, Capac's got a really good computer. He does not need new parts. He's got a 5950X, he's got a 3080. No, his PC is considerably better than my current one. Hammerby, I'm still using that last GPU. That's the same GPU that's in my PC right now. It got repaired. According to Darktide, I might need a PC upgrade soon. I don't know about that, Tex. Darktide's, let's say, buggy. I won't say buggy mess, but it is certainly buggy. And yeah, Darktide's got a few other few things that make it not the best example of does my PC need an upgrade? And I mean, Wasted seems to be having fun playing it on low settings. Though he is also planning on an upgrade soon, or at least has been talking about one for a while. I'm wondering when it'll actually happen. I have zero plans, however, to upgrade my graphics card. The 3090 is more than capable of doing all the things I throw at it at the moment. And given Space Engineers is mostly what I throw at it, I think it'll be fine. $10 a.m. I think we're going okay. Do I have those? Yes, I do. Yeah, if you're upgrading from something that's 10 series, possibly even 20 series, I can totally see why people would be upgrading. But if you've already got a 30 series card, I really don't see the point. Sure, that'll work. Yeah, Tex, with a 2080 and a 9700K, maybe your CPU is holding you back in some things, but it wouldn't be holding you back in Darktide, I don't think. Oh. What? I have... What? What? I have the steel. Why won't you let me upgrade? So I'm pretty confident that for me, games like Space Engineers are limited CPU bound for performance for me at this point. No, it's very much the image for steel. Oh, what the heck? I'm going to place that there. Okay, that's not allowed to be placed there. Great. Good to know. Also, jumping into this is really hard. Well, that was a waste. Apparently, I can't mount a door there. I might go make another one and I'll put little mounting bits. Yeah, honestly, Zuna, though, if it's going to have a purple build and a green build and a red build, why not just not have the purple? Why even let you place something unsupported? That literally seems to be the game trolling you. Anyway. That's fine. It's fine. That'll fix that problem, I think. Especially if I do this. Yeah, I will admit I do feel lucky that I'm able to upgrade my PC at a time like this. Only reason I can vaguely justify it to myself is that it's tax deductible and I'm likely to become a little bit more time poor in the coming year. So having the seriously, twice. Having to wait on my PC while I'm editing is something I'd rather not have to do. There we go. And so for me, it was that I've been editing a lot more recently, and spending time waiting in Premiere for something to render or something to catch up to me is costing me a lot of time that I could be doing other things. Thanks, Treasure. Thank you very much. No, Hammerby, that'd take even longer, because then it'd be dealing with upload speeds. And a server to render is going to be exorbitantly expensive, and not actually practical. Like, it's already expensive enough to host to have a bare metal dedicated server for Valheim and other things like that. I would not want to think about how expensive it would be to rent something capable of rendering in Australia prices. Be horrific. Australian internet, powered by pigeons. I mean, my internet's not that bad. Like, I get 32 megabits up and about 93-ish down, which isn't terrible. It's just not as good as other people have. But it's bad enough that uploading a 30 gig recording, no thanks. Uploading several of them just to render it, definitely no thanks. Not really, Mad Maven. I've done heaps of stuff with Shack and Wasted and stuff over the years, and the connectivity problems usually aren't specifically mine. They're usually more game related, but there's latency issues, of course. So you don't want to play games that becomes an issue with. Like, a game I will not ever play, even though I know Black Shadow really likes this. I won't play Factorio with transcontinental internet. The latency in Factorio is abysmal. It makes any combat impossible. But Space Engineers is usually quite tolerable because you don't need to have good latency for building. It's a bit odd, but it's manageable. Some people manage it better than others. Some people find the latency to be beyond the pale. But the thing is, in Space Engineers, a lot of combat can be done with turrets, and they're automated, so you just let the turrets do their thing and you fly around. Like, Kanajashi didn't have any trouble being incredibly destructive in Escape from Purgatory. And all of us were dealing with latency there. Oops, that's dirt. There are weird, like, clangy things you get, but overall, Space Engineers isn't too bad. It's certainly a lot better when you're on a dedicated server these days. There were a few periods of time where it was better on a local hosted game, but these days dedicated is hands down the best option. Especially if you're streaming, because then your upload isn't being consumed by the stream as well. Space Engineers needs a big upload bandwidth. Well, I have one concrete wall-ish. Surely that'll be fine, right? It's midday on Horde Day. Yes, beholders, I send you all these physics. I need to make a couple of turrets quickly. Ooh, I need to do that. Like now. I've drunk all my coffee. Dang it. Do. Finish this bit, and then I'll go inside, grab the stuff to make a couple of shotgun turrets for above the main doors. Yep, throwing Molotovs into this is going to be great. Getting constantly hit in the back of the head by the rotten vultures is not going to be great. There we go. Ditch that. Now, turret. Oil motion sensor. It's the motion sensors I need to make, I think. Make them first. And ditch a bunch of this other stuff. You know me too well to suggest that seriously, Hammerby. Do I have the stuff to make any landmines this time? Not sure I do. Yeah. Make a few, but not many. No, what? Ah, needs some iron. There we go. Have a few anyway. I don't actually remember. Raven, I genuinely don't remember. I have many landmines at Moe's, but I can't pick them up. Once they're placed, they're placed. I don't have the book to be able to pick them up. So they are permanently there now. Oops. I do remember how I got involved with Shack and Wasted stuff. Shack randomly ended up on the same multiplayer test server as me when I was streaming the Space Engineers multiplayer test. We got along well, and then he invited me to join him for Engineer Corps. And that's how I ended up getting to know Wasted a bit better. I'd watched both of them in terms of their content before that, but yeah. I think because that was the first sort of full-time content creators that I'd ever had any contact with, and so it was one of those unique experiences that stuck with me. I have spare landmines in the storage at Moe's. Ugh, it's so far. It's so far away. Hmm. Just realized I hadn't placed these down. Don't know how I'm going to arrange this, but I'm just going to put that there. I have been making some spike traps. I've got like 40 or 50 or something made, steel ones. Yeah, the challenge, KB, is always comes down to time. I was hoping with Wrong Way Up, my original plan with it had been to be able to get more people involved with it. And I'd reached out to a few people to see if they were interested, but I'd never ended up working out that the series ended up going in the way that I thought it might, that would have enabled that to work. And so I've usually got about 20,000 more dreams of things that I could do than actually end up happening. So I've always got all these ideas of, oh, this would be cool to do, oh, this would be cool to do, oh, this would be cool to do, but that don't happen. I don't manage to get them to happen. Which is sad, but, you know, that's life. Shotgun pieces and oil. Half an hour. Okay, let's stop that. Let's make 2 of them there, and let's make 2 of them here. And Oh, what? It's been made over here too? No! Okay, that's fine. That'll be fine. Raven, the people I like to work with, I tend to have had contact with them before to get to know them a bit. Like your no-suit survival thing, if I was going for something super hardcore and we like that and wanted to find someone to do that with, if I was planning on it being a multiplayer thing, then I would probably have reached out to you at some point, but I haven't really had any plans like that in the works. And I'd also, one of the hardest things is finding time to play stuff with someone to get to know them before you do any actual recording or streaming with them, because I feel like the times where I've actually had time to get to know someone outside of creating content have been the times where I've made the best content with them. Like TFE, Capac, and I had played loads of Rocket League together before he ever joined me in Space Engineers. And that really helped us have more fun. Because I knew how he played the game, I knew he'd make as much fun of me as I made of him, so there'd be no awkwardness there. And so that side of things would work better. So it's just one of those tricky things to figure out how to best manage. And yeah, there's things like that, Thresher, where it's people who approach content in a similar way to what I do. Like that, I think it was tough for Kanajashi not to swear his way through everything. Oh man, maybe the amount of editing you would have had to do for playing with no suit to be made interesting. I'm well aware of the pain behind that with Survival Impossible and how much work has to get done behind the scenes for that to work. Because you can't just record what you do. You've got to actually think about how it's going to end up working. Yeah, so one of the things that's tricky to find out is, will people play the game the same way that I play the game? So when Capac and I are playing Space Engineers, we don't play a game, we role play inside Space Engineers. And it's been interesting trying to teach TFE that approach, where you're not just seeing it as a game and I know how to play the game. But TFE's been taking to it pretty well so far. Because I don't think it's how he traditionally played. And I do remember the end of one stream of Engineer Core, Shaq being like, Splitsy, I know you can do these things. You don't need to say you can do these things. Just leave it be. And I went, oh yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. You're right. Referring to, I think I made mention that with a single thruster you can get to space. And I knew that wasn't what we were going to do. And I don't know why it came out, but it was one of those things like, oh yeah, got to think about those things. Got to think about those things. Yeah, character immersion. That's what I was thinking of, Eisen. You're right. And I think when you watch when you watch Wrong Way Up, you can see that all of the people involved with it on the stream side of things are experienced in playing the game that way. The only time that character was broken was when people got frustrated and thought the game was bugging out. The rest of the time, people stayed in character, so to speak. And I think it just makes it more fun to be involved with and more fun to watch for me. I've always enjoyed watching that style of play more. Yeah, Capac does a very good job of being as immersed as Deadpool in his character. And yeah, so it's always one of these tricky things of finding people you gel well with, especially if you're going to start a series with them, because you're going to be stuck playing with them for a long time. And if you think you get along and then it turns out you don't, it's going to be a real grind getting through that. And you're going to be so happy when it's over, which is not where you want to be. I think, for me, the ideal is to try and wrap up a series before I reach that point. Ideally, a fair way before. I might just build these stairs a little bit so they're less likely to get immediately destroyed by the first vulture that gets over here. Not sure what else to do. Guess I should move these guys upstairs. Come on. Come on, bye-bye. Wrap up a series before you want to murder them. Let's see how long TFE lasts. Nah, TFE's alright. TFE takes as good as he gives. And to me, that's that's a very valuable quality. Come on. Alright, you're going to stay here. He's alright for a Tasmanian. Yes, I've... But yeah, Mad Maven, I will hit you up if I end up doing some sort of... If I've got something in the works that ends up being hardcore recorded side of things. Stay here. See if we can play some games offline together and see if it works out. Sometimes it doesn't work out for other reasons, though. Like, I've had other people who I think I get along well with, but it just... There's timing, there's other things. Like, lately I've been pushing more towards doing more single-player stuff. Because I find that the flexibility of single-player is quite beneficial for me. Certainly the streams I'm liking being single-player more. Because I get to choose when I do them. And I don't have to worry about disappointing someone else. Those are the doors. My goal here is to keep those guys alive. Oh, KB. You and shooting my tires, you jerk. 1 turret. 2 turret. 4 spikes. 66 spikes. Something. I'd like more, but it's something. The supporter shenanigans stuff that we've been doing this year has been really fun. I've been playing GTA with the supporter group on Discord, and it's been a whole lot of fun to do. It's a really fun game when it works, and when you don't have to play with rando jerks as well. Yes, I play with curated jerks, exactly. Carefully curated. Oh yeah, so yes. Yes, Tex. Lest you think all this reveal of backstage challenges gives you the wrong impression, there's something rewarding about a great team on a streaming series that you don't get elsewhere. Yeah, it's so what I'm talking about is just finding people you work well with. And it's the nature of everything in life. You want to work with people you like because you spend a lot of time working, so it's much better to find people you like and work with them. There's some added complexity with doing something creative with people you like, and in an environment where nobody's the boss. There's some tricksy little hobbitses that get in the works there, and I think it's I hope that most people understand what I'm getting at when I'm talking about this stuff. I'm not poking a finger at anybody. I'm just like, this is just the nature of it. This is just kind of how it works and how I think about all this stuff. Because I do try and put a degree of thought into all these things so that I'm not just flailing about blindly and making things worse. Alright, do I drive to the other base to get the existing landmines? I think we got it, don't we? Need to fill this up with fuel, though. That would help. Like, you guys have certainly been very good at picking up when I've had a stream where I wasn't necessarily having fun. People have called it out in the comments and been like, yeah, there were a few frustrations today. But generally speaking, like, this is incredibly cool what I get to do. And I've got to do stuff with very cool people. Like, Waston and I, every time we talk, we're like, we need to organize something else to do. It's just lining that up and having it be an idea that both of us find satisfying. I think we would both absolutely love to co-host a Junkyard Wars type series, but the amount of work that goes into that makes it a not so satisfying idea. Yeah, operator, exactly. If you like your job and the people you're surrounded by, it's hardly working at all. And that's been true of like non-creative jobs that I've had, where I've liked my job enough, but I've really liked the people I worked with. So going to work was easy. Was fun. Because much of your workday is just hanging out with people you actually like. Yeah, Eisen, exactly. That's what I was imagining is Junkyard Wars with you have to scavenge it, but the amount of behind the scenes work that's needed to make a series like that polished to the degree that both Wasted and I would want makes it a near impossible idea. Because the Junkyard Wars TV shows, they would have edited down those from so much footage to get to where they were, and that means that the hosts are there for hours and hours and hours and hours, or at least coming back and forth. It's kind of like Lego Masters. The host kind of needs to be there all the time so they can use them for any particular questions they want to ask. And you end up with something that's like, for a 30-minute show, is 12 plus hours of recording and footage from 8 different cameras. The only way that can work is if you've got TV show level budgets. And space engineers just ain't that popular. %, sure I'm going the right way? Yeah, Scrap Heap Challenge, Junkyard Wars, they have the challenge of creating interesting challenges, interesting goals for the teams to achieve, and you've got to know what might be needed to achieve that in Space Engineers. So you've got to give people the right tools, but you've also got to make it fun for them to find the stuff. And then you need teams who are interesting and who work together. I think a lot of people who play Space Engineers are fairly solo players at heart when they're building, because the game lets you be a solo player for good reason. It would be a terribly unsuccessful game if it forced co-op on you. So it's such a dream. It's such something that I think could be really, 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 really cool in Space Engineers. It's just not realistic. Just so sad, because it would be so cool. See ya, Thresher. Can I pick these guys up? Oh, I need to put down a claim block to pick them up. Whoa! Hey, friendo. How'd they get up there? I'm running in for claim block. So I kind of want to pick up those 2 turrets, but I don't think I'm going to be able to. Huh. Whoop. Hooray! I'm level up. Let's go back to getting the stuff that I was collecting. Guess I can grab the bricks. I'm probably not going to get a chance to use them, but I'll grab them. I think that's all I need. Oh, flagstone blocks, yes. If I've learned something over my years of streaming adjunct status, never say never, just say not right now. I'm not mucking around with making a claim block. I don't think it's worth it to get just those 2 turrets. This is going to be an exciting horde night. This is going to be an exciting finish. I really hope I survive this horde night, because my character has been alive for 144 hours. But if any of the other 7 Days to Die series that I've ended are anything to go by, death is likely. Like, Space Engineers is a massively successful game. It's sold as almost as many copies, or in the ballpark, of Kerbal Space Program. Like, it's hugely successful. But the level of popularity it'd need to justify a fully edited collaborative effort like a Junkyard Wars series would need, it'd need to be the level of popularity of Fortnite or Minecraft at its peak, or at their peak, and there just aren't. There's just not that many games that are that level. And also, you'd need, like, at least one of the creators involved would need to be the scale of, you know, 3+ million subscribers, 10 million views a month sort of thing. And even at Space Engineer's most popular time, I don't think all of the main creators combined had 10 million views in a month. Thanks, Merprat. Yes, this time on Horde Night, time for a trader mission. Like, we could certainly attempt doing a proper series like that as a bit of a passion project. I know Wasted's been talking a bit about wanting to do some more editing recently, but I think there are other things that get us more passionate than doing something like that. And there are so many things in a series like that that could stop us in our tracks that are out of our control. And that's scary. Very scary. Very, very scary. But despite that, I think there are still some really cool ideas that can be done. I really like... I have an idea that I'm waiting to be able to execute that I think will be very, very cool when the timing is right for it. Something that takes the ideas from Wrong Way Up and turns them into something even more interactive. But interactive in a very different way and takes a bigger advantage of the human non-player character. Oh wait, what am I doing? Landmines! Let's go. Yeah, techs... Honestly, a sudden update in Space Engineers breaks your game so much less than any other survival game I've played. Keen are so much better about backwards compatibility than anyone else. Like, 7 Days to Die, you play for 6 months and you expect them to break your game. Or force you to play on an old version. Minecraft, same deal. Your mods will break. Space Engineers, Survival Maybe, I played that save for 3 years. Yeah. I mean, the modded thing is why I've always been very careful, and often the biggest mods that I've had in my longer running series have been ones I made myself. So if they broke, I could fix them. I hoped. Yeah, the constant resets in 7 Days to Die suck. I don't think I'm going to get time to do all this. Spikes. Oh yeah, working Skyrim mods and making them actually function, that's always fun. Finding a mod pack that works. I mean, that's part of the thing of modding. You know you're not going to have a game that's going to run perfectly. It's just how it is. I have very low expectations when it comes to heavily modding my games. Yeah, Hawksdive, this is going to be the final 7 Days to Die stream, so I am doing it at the main base. Relays. Tool. I don't have time to put lights on the outer walls, Eisen. I'm gonna be lucky if I get these turrets armed. Oh no, that's too far. Uh-oh. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Well, that messed me up, didn't it? Okay, let's try there. 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 And there. Sure, there. What? Okay, something really wonky is going on there. Why don't they let me join it? Yeah, the first one did place on the side of a plant. Oh no. Oh no! How did they already get up here? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it's over. Yep. Yep. Hmm. I don't know what to do. I can hear the vultures. I'm gonna give myself like a little viewing. I'm expecting they'll find their way down to me. Yeah, my respawn thing is here at this base. Oh, the frame rate. They should be bashing on that door up there. I technically have ladders, yes. Oh, you reckon they're digging straight down onto me, do you? Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're digging. Oh, boy. Okay. I can see the dirt falling from where they're digging. Has my tunnel gotten out of my base? Yes! Okay. Let's see if they come over here. Yep, now we're playing Dig Dug. Now I'm cheesing it like nobody's business. Because there was no, I was dead. Like, if I didn't cheese right now, I would have died. There's no way I have enough ammunition to take down those zombies running around. Ow! Ow! Speaking of dead, they're already here. Are they spawning in here? They're spawning in here. Oh, man. Okay, that makes this a lot more scary. I've got painkillers. Use them. Yep. Welcome to my doom. Oh, man. Yep. Holy cow. Oh, man. Yeah, the gun, I'd be deaf. Not dead yet, but deaf, definitely. Oh, boy. This is terrifying. This is actually, I think, more scary because I'm kind of almost claustrophobic. I don't know when they're going to pop out. Yeah, they just come right out of the ceiling. It's terrifying. Oh, but I don't want my NPCs to die. I want to finish this series with them still alive. Most of them. Except for the 2 that died. It seems they do it more when I dig. Nope. I do it anyway. There might be some 7.62 ammo in the bag, that's right. No. Oh! Yeah, there could be a horror above me. There could be like one of the hexapod things spawning more zombies, although it's Horde Night, so there's just going to constantly be more zombies. Ow! What the... Yeah, Capac. As this is the final 7 Days to Die stream, I decided to do my Horde Night in my main base, and they spawned inside the walls, and now they're spawning inside the tunnel I'm in. It is horrifying. Yeah, I guess I can try doing some melee. But I just never know how quickly I'm going to get surrounded. Yeah, it sounds very much 7 Days to Die bad right now. Dig a bit further, maybe? Yeah, Demolisher, Cop, or even a Vulture spawning down here would be frustrating. Or even if one of the horrors ends up down here. Yeah, I didn't plan this through for Capac to be able to jump in. He would have to have done a lot of prep. I'm somehow still okay. Oh, I can hear them. I can hear them. Yep, there they are. Oh, they're crawling around in a ball pit of rocks. That was so hard to tell where they were. Ah! It's like the zombie version of a sandworm. Oh, good, more ammo. Somebody play clown music. No! No, I've got no landmines, no spikes. I've got useless turrets because I don't have any way to power them. Even though I've got ammo for them. Also, to add to the stress levels I'm feeling, I really need a bio break, but I don't want to break. I don't want to take it until I get to the end of the Horde Night. So it's amping up the anxiety considerably. Oh. Ow. Every time I dig. It's almost 1 AM. Oh, can I last? Can I last? Another med kit. Yeah, I think you're right. I think when it redraws the surfaces, some come through. I think if I stand maybe in the middle, it'll be safer. Oh. Ow! I mean, the zombies should be digging down toward me as well. Like, I'm not safe here, I'm just deep. And they'll be manipulating the terrain as well, which is why I think they're sometimes dropping through to me, but if they're not directly overhead, they might be dropping off the side and going into the infinite abyss! Oh no, I'm dead. I'm dead. Because I'm running out of ammo. Any ammo in there? Nope. This. Can I get away with this? Oh, what? I thought you were dead! I feel like a barrier could get me trapped against a zombie that's hurting me. So I don't want to be trapped. I'd rather be a little bit more mobile. 120, 120, 120. Oh, pop's coming through. Oh, that's the wrong loot. Oh, man. See you, man, Maven. Dig to freedom. I will. I will. I'm gonna eat a steak and potato meal. Yummy. I have 210 blocks, so yes. Oh! My last meal. It could be. Oh, another one came through. Okay, now they're just popping through all the time. That's disconcerting. Oh, panic, panic, panic. Best part is, as soon as it gets to 4 AM, I have to dig to the surface and then fight them all at the surface because they'll all still be there. So it's not going to get easy even once it gets to daytime. I don't have my Molotovs! I don't have them on me. I didn't pick them up. Also, Molotov down here? That sounds like a terrible idea. Oh, I just one-shot a radiated zombie. Cool. Almost 2 AM. Almost 2 AM. Throw paint at them at work and Home Alone. It is that time of year. Yeah, it was such a great idea to go get those turrets, wasn't it? It was such a... Oh, that was so dumb. That was so dumb. I should not have gone to get the turrets. How would things be different? They might not be different, actually. If I'd been able to power the turrets in time, then things might not actually even be different. That is a fair point. want to dig up too soon. Yeah, spawning inside my base was not ideal. It does go to prove everybody... Oh, boy. Oh, no. Oh, that could have been so bad. Oh, cops are spitting at me from somewhere. Where? How are they getting the spit here? Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh. Curses, I broke my gun. How? How? How did I live through that? Oh. Oh. Oh, no, no, not again. Oh. 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 Good thing I've got those 162 worms to help me. Yes, thanks, Gavak. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. No, I've already checked all these bags for ammo. Excuse me. No, cop, die! That's not new. That's not new. That one's new. Nope, useless ammo. I've already searched that and I didn't have anything useful. One minute left on my leg sprain. 2 minutes left on my arm sprain. 3:24 in the morning. $32, 35 arrows remaining. Bolts remaining. Oh, man. How long are the brains sprain? Oh, I'm infected as well, aren't I? We can deal with that. 330, 330, 330. No! I just needed this to last a little bit longer. Oh, missed him. That's bad. Did my armor get broken? Oh, it's close to. I'm not taking it off, though. I can't build any spikes. This is Ravenhearst. I'd need to build a crafting table. $345. I think I can do it. 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 Some dude alone in a tunnel has never been this fun or stressful. Thanks, Verbrat. I think. $353. As soon as it hits 4, I'm going to go back and I'm going to try and get out through my original base. Through my base. Oh, I lost my great gun. It's the time to lose it, though. Okay. Here we go. Run, run, run. And throw away a whole bunch of stuff that's slowing me down. Oh! Oh dear. Run, run. Well, the inventory management makes me run faster, so it was worth doing, I think. I don't know how I got away with that bit where they were all beating on me and I was just hacking at them with my machete. That was epic that I survived that. That was fun. And the house is intact. They haven't broken the doors. They have smashed those stairs though. How rude. Let's go find the hole that they dug. And not jump onto a landmine. What the? How did that die? Wait a second. There's no hole. There's no hole. Huh. I have one last thing to do to wrap up this series. I have to let my NPCs out of their rooms, where I kept them safe. Somehow. Oh, yeah, might be a hole in the moat. That's a good point. That's how they could have done it. I mean, they oh! Oh. I see. I see. Well, I hope you guys had as much fun in 7 Days to Die as I have, because it has been a really fun series all over. I've really enjoyed building this base and getting you guys to give me tips on different things I could do. And this has got to be one of the coolest houses I have built in 7 Days to Die. Because Capac and I never quite got this far with our decorations of some of our builds. But yeah, that's it. That's 7 Days to Die, Ravenhearst, done. I'll be back with some more streams on Thursday. I might do something on Wednesday, we'll see, but probably not. So it'll be Thursday for more Valheim. Capac is about to start streaming over on Twitch, so head over to his channel. I might join him for some stuff, but I won't. But I'm going to end my streaming now. But yeah, I'll be back with Valheim on Thursday. No stream tomorrow as I'm celebrating my partner finishing her Masters. Yeah, Darktide. Joining Capac for some Darktide over on Twitch. So head to twitch.tv/CapacAmaru. Thank you so much, Dragnon. I don't know how I beat that Horde Knight. I cheesed it, but I still almost died, so that was epic. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you all on Thursday or over at Capac's Twitch channel in a moment. So there's all that and plenty more to come, but not 7 Days to Die. And I will see you then. Hey, buddy. Bye-bye.